about you guys? How's it going? I hope you're all keeping well today. Hope everything is good in your part of the world. It's St. Patrick's Day, and it's the one day of the year where the entire world likes to go green, spout off Irish stereotypicals, and drink lovely pints off the brown stuff known as Guinness. No, in this video I'm not going to do any top of the morning teas or anything like that. So yeah, like I say, it's the one day of the year where the entire world just likes to light up green, and as you can see behind me, we've got one place in particular that loves to do it, and that is Titanic Belfast. And as you can see, it is a good, lovely shade of green. So why are we out tonight on a cold, wet night in Belfast? Well, we're here to do some long exposures. So let's get cracking, shall we? Camera wise, we're shooting on the A7 Mark II here with the Samyang 35mm f1.4. We've got this resting on the Manfrotto element tripod, keeping everything nice and low down. So as you can see here, we've got a really nice angle going on. Exposure wise, I'm keeping this in manual exposure so that way I have full total control. With an aperture of f8, so at least I'm getting a lot of detail here. And because it's nighttime, I've got an exposure here of about 5 seconds, along with an ISO of 100. So now we've got everything in focus, let's take this photograph here just to see how it looks. 2-second timer on, and everything's looking good. Everything is nice and crisp here. So yeah, let's keep snapping away. So we're now just taking a quick wee walk up the slipway, get a little bit more of a wider angle. Even though it is cold, windy and nighttime, there's still a good load of people around. So at least around here, it's a little bit more open space, a little bit more quieter. Plus, I mean, look at that. Also got a really nice look of the leading lines going on here with the slipway, all the lights leading all the way up to the green. Bit of a mixture in colours here, so it'll be interesting to see how that's going to turn out. So if this shot, I've got everything, all my leading lines are leading symmetrically down to the Titanic centre. Changed my exposure a little bit here, so I've went a little bit wider on the aperture to about f5.6, thus leaving to have to do a longer shutter speed, so I'm on about 13 seconds here. ISO still remains the same at ISO 100. I'm also using DMF, which is dynamic manual focus, and that's a great setting if you're a Sony user because you can combine both autofocus and manual focus. Means for this sort of shot, there's a lot of detail going on. I want to make sure that I have the Titanic building all nice and in focus, so I would just need to hold down my autofocus on here and give my little manual ring on the lens a twist. So I've got everything all nicely set up here, just got to take the shot, wait 13 seconds of course, boom, everything is looking absolutely stunning here. I've got all the details that I want in this shot. Nice mixture of lights, nice mixture of colours. We've got a bit of that sky going on as well. Could do without it, mind you, but you know, I'm not going to be too picky about it, so I'm not. So I figured I'd take a little drive up the road to see this bad boy here. This is one of Titanic's newest structures, known as the Great Light. As you can see, it's lit up green as well. Now the last time I was up here, they had blinds all closed off on this thing, so I never really got to see it lit up. So it's really nice to see it lit up this time, and in green as well, so it keeps into the St. Patrick tradition as well. It's still very cold. It's not as wet anymore, but at least it's a little bit more peaceful along here. So when we're thinking about composition, this one's quite a tricky one because the barriers are on a weird area. You have a really wide open area here as well, and it's quite a tricky one, but I think, you know, keep it to the last time I was here, keeping those rocks with the water just behind as well will look really nice. I don't know, we're just taking it as we go. We'll try both, you know, with the more wider open area, try it with the rocks and see how everything looks out. And hey look, that's where we were not that long ago. Such a nice viewing from here, especially now that we've got the water going on Just a nice, calm, peaceful night, minus a little bit of a wind going on, but it's just so beautiful around here. Aperture to f1.4, you know, just to go a little crazy, get all that nice bokeh going on. About a fifth of a second we're on now with an ISO 200, and let's take that shot. Now I had to do a lot of playing about with the focus here to make sure everything is all nice, because even though there's a lot of mirrors here, it was quite tricky to get that focus going on, and especially because we have that wide open aperture. But you know, I'm quite happy with that, so I think that looks really nice. So definitely a lot of green going on here, a lot of nice details. Jesus me boys, it's cold. If you all think that Ireland is all about, you know, the green grasses and all those different things, nah, definitely not. It's all about cold, wind, rain, terrible weather. So I've got a really nice shot lined up here with Titanic all the way in the distance. We've also got all the water. Shooting at 10 seconds, at least make all the water nice and milky, nice and smooth. Keeping it at f5.6 with an ISO of 200. Let's see how that's gonna look. So this is always the joys of long exposures. You just have to wait to see how your shot turns out. So there's a lot of patience in here, but I know this shot's gonna look absolutely beautiful. Let's see. Wow, that shot's just absolutely stunning. All the mixture of lights and details in there. I'm dead happy about that. So I think that's a wrap from me. Really fun night tonight, despite all the weather, from the rain, all the people walking around, all those different things. This was a really fun shoot. Thank you so much for sticking around, watching this video along with me. I hope your St. Patrick's Day was great, because this video is going to be uploaded the day after St. Patrick's Day. But I hope you had a fantastic day, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't be afraid to like, share, leave a comment, and press that wee subscribe button to stay up to date with more videos. But from me and Titanic, Belfast, all those different things, take care and have a good one, guys.